Okay, it is about a minute past the hour, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm Jesselyn. I am with Hackster, and I'm very excited to introduce our speaker today, Thomas. He has been working in business development for the last 15 years and leads the business development team at Nordic Semiconductor. He is personally focused on sports, health, and wellness in the medical market and has had the pleasure of working with companies in these markets worldwide. And an important aspect of his role is to understand the customer's requirements and needs and to work closely with Nordic's product teams to define and develop products and solutions that solve customer challenges. So please help me welcome our speaker today, Thomas.
Thank you. And thank you, Hackster, for hosting this. So today we're going to talk about improving lives through medical technology. And in search of a solution, we have to find the root of the problem and understand the underlying challenges. Today, there are 8.2 billion people on this small planet we call Earth. The population has increased exponentially since the beginning of the 20th century, and the numbers keep growing. But not only that, we also live longer. Life expectancy has more than doubled in the same time period, from 32 years in the 1900s to 72 years in 2020. There is also an increased tendency for older people to want to continue to live in their own homes as they age. This raises some serious questions. Do we have the necessary means to take care of the growing population? Do we have sufficient natural resources to feed everyone? Do we have an adequate healthcare system with enough hospitals, healthcare workers, medical equipment, and medication? Can we rely on traditional healthcare solutions? We have to come up with smart solutions that can help improve people's lives. Because everyone has the right to a decent standard of living. Many organizations worldwide, like Amnesty International and the United Nations, are continuously working towards making sure everyone has basic needs covered. Basic needs like food and clean water, clothing, housing, medical care, and social services. But when it comes to even the simplest necessity like food, we are far from reaching our goals. About 25% of the world's population is suffering from malnutrition. 390 million people aged 18 or older are struggling with undernutrition, not having access to enough food, vitamins, and minerals. As the population keeps growing, we need to come up with better and smarter ways to feed everyone. Now, this is a topic that was covered in a recent webinar, and I encourage you to check that out with the link here. On the other side of the scale, there are a lot more people struggling with overweight and obesity. In fact, almost 1/3 of the world's population is overweight, with 1/8 suffering from obesity, and malnutrition is a huge problem. But only one of many common health issues we are combating today, like lack of physical activity, tobacco and substance abuse, HIV and AIDS, mental health, injury and violence, environmental quality, immunization, and access to healthcare. Unfortunately, many of these health issues, if left untreated, result in death. And some of the most common causes of death are coronary heart disease and stroke, COPD and lower respiratory infections, and diabetes. Needless to say, healthcare is important, and we should spend time, effort, and money to solve these challenges. And we are, but are we doing it efficiently? Health spending takes up a whopping 10% of the global economy. And increasing healthcare costs are putting immense strains on households, governments, insurers, healthcare providers, and the society at large. And the money spent isn't translating into better health outcomes. There must be a better solution. Multiple studies link exercise to prevention or delay in onset of heart disease, some cancers, and diabetes. Exercise also outperforms drugs in successfully treating mental health conditions. If we try harder to be healthy, we will stay healthy. We need to focus more on preventive healthcare. Just think of the body as a machine. Take good care of it, and it will work better and last longer. And it's not rocket science. Just like a machine needs fuel and maintenance, so does our bodies. We need proper food and exercise. Think about what you put in your body and what you shouldn't. You are what you eat. And try to be sober about cigarettes and alcohol. And when it comes to exercise, anything is better than nothing. Every calorie burned counts. So get off the couch, go for a walk, and take the stairs rather than the elevator. Now, this might be easier said than done, and we could all use some form of incentive and encouragement. Even though the prospect of better physical and mental health should be encouragement enough, it helps having family, friends, and employers backing you up. Or how about a community of like-minded challenging each other to become a better version of themselves? The government can also help encourage healthier living through walk 10K per day programs. Or how about this? Insurance companies giving you a lower premium on your health insurance if you stay healthy. Now, this is all great, but how do we measure, compare, and show results? That's where technology comes to the rescue, providing cost-effective solutions to healthcare challenges. And it starts with something as simple as health monitoring. Now, several companies have designed and scaled technology solutions that help increase consumer engagement in exercise, from simple step counters to armbands, watches, smart rings, and countless wearables. And these wearables are getting smarter and more capable by the minute. Sensing everything from movement to pulse and temperature, processing and analyzing the accumulated data either on the device itself, on a smartphone, or in the cloud, to give us a measure of our activity, our steps taken, fall detection, sleep quality, respiration rate, heart rate and heart rate variability, blood oxygen, skin and body temperature, and so on and so on. We now have actionable data, and these health monitors will even help us make more informed, healthy decisions. Technology is not just helping us lead better lives through activity and exercise, but also through disease management and medication adherence. And whether it's one or the other, the fundamental requirements for the underlying technology is the same. Because the majority of these health devices are small, run on tiny batteries, and often wearable. The technology that powers them has to follow suit. It needs to be compact, power efficient, and secure, and support widely adopted wireless connectivity solutions. And this is where Nordic comes in. Nordic is a world leader in ultra-low power connectivity solutions. Solutions built from the ground up to be highly integrated, high performance, power efficient, and secure. SoCs that incorporate multiple processors, memory, peripherals, connectivity, and security. SoCs that can handle high performance processing at low power consumption. SoCs made for battery power and which are power efficient, whether they are processing data, using the radio, or in sleep mode. SoCs architected for PSA Level 3 with advanced security features, including tamper detection. But at Nordic, we know that it's not just about having a good product. We need to have a great solution. We stop at nothing to ensure our customers get the most of their system, from best-in-class hardware to software and connectivity stacks, to a comprehensive software development kit and extensive development tools to support and partner programs. But not only that, with solution partners and our very own cloud services, we support our customers over the lifetime of their devices. And with this comprehensive solution, we are addressing real-world concerns and help solving real-world challenges in the healthcare space, starting with non-intrusive technology. One of the challenges with getting people to accept using healthcare devices is size, form factor, and placement. For massive adoption, these devices have to be compact, discreet, and comfortable to wear. Something you put on and forget it's there. At Nordic, we recognize this and make SoCs with a very small physical footprint. But don't let the size fool you. These SoCs are highly integrated and capable connectivity solutions engineered for low power battery operation. Next, let's talk about security and privacy. This is a hot topic as more and more devices are connected to the internet. IoT devices are vulnerable to attacks. They are another gateway into our lives, and it's important that we protect these devices against hackers and people with malicious intent. Our privacy is at risk, but thankfully, government and regulatory are taking action, and so is Nordic. Our connectivity solutions are embedded with the latest in security services, secure storage, and secure update, as well as tamper detection for PSA Level 3 certification. In addition to that, they are also capable of doing on-chip edge computing like AI and ML. And when data stays on the device rather than being sent over the air, not only is your data more secure, but you're also saving power because you transmit less. It's a win-win situation. So what about cost of equipment and service in the healthcare space? We've already talked about how 10% of the global economy goes towards healthcare spending, but we're not getting the right health outcomes. There might be some reluctance in investing in predictive healthcare, understanding the return on investment, and that is why at Nordic, we always focus on value-add solutions. Solutions that focus on total system cost, the complete bill of material, all-in-one solutions with highly integrated SoCs, in addition to power management and cloud services. Another concern for medical device manufacturers is interoperability. Their devices are made to collect and transport data to all kinds of smartphones, tablets, PCs, and gateways. These collection devices use all kinds of operating systems, apps, and cloud services to integrate with different health records. This means that it's crucial to have connectivity solutions that are interoperable with all these different collectors. This is something Nordic has a long history with. We invented Bluetooth Low Energy together with Nokia back in the day, which means that we have the most experienced Bluetooth Low Energy team in the world. Our Bluetooth solution is known as the gold standard, and when you take into consideration that our solution is the highest selling Bluetooth Low Energy solution to date, which means we have the highest market share, our technology has a very wide contact surface and high rate of interoperability. But there are people out there that lack the technical skills to use smartphones, Bluetooth, or even telehealth solutions. Of course, Nordic has a solution to this challenge as well. Either developing plug-and-play gateways for health devices using a combination of Bluetooth and Wi-Fi or cellular, or use low-power cellular in the healthcare device for direct cloud access and no fuss for the consumer. The same solution can be used in challenging situations where there is limited or no internet access, like rural areas, or for consumers with poor socioeconomic status. Addressing all these concerns and challenges, I'm proud to say that Nordic is made for healthcare. A trusted brand with mature, reliable, and secure solutions, a company driving widespread technology standards like Bluetooth, a company with a proven track record of billions of devices in the field, including a wide range of healthcare products. We are powering FDA-approved applications like CGMs, BGMs, and insulin pumps, infusion pumps, blood pressure monitors, and ECG, blood oxygen, thermometers, and cardiovascular devices, and of course, activity trackers, smart rings, hearing aids, and so on and so on. We are powering these devices with an extensive portfolio of connectivity solutions, from short range to Wi-Fi and cellular, supporting widespread and popular technologies like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi 6, and LTE-M. And to supplement these products, we have range extenders, we have cloud services, and we have power management ICs. And all of this is supported by a common software development platform, making it extremely easy to move from one technology to another. So as you can see, Nordic has and can offer many connectivity options for healthcare applications to transport data to the cloud. Whether it's Bluetooth to a mobile, Bluetooth or Wi-Fi through a gateway, Amazon Sidewalk over BLE to an Echo device, Bluetooth to a cellular gateway, or direct to cloud with cellular. Now, direct to cloud with cellular, how is that possible, you ask? Well, the NRF 9151 is a cellular IoT revolution. This is the smallest and lightest and lowest power cellular IoT modem in the world. It is a fully integrated SIP system in package. It's pre-certified for global connectivity, and it supports not only LTE-M, but also Narrowband IoT, DECT NR+, GNSS, and soon also NTN, non-terrestrial networks. The NRF 7002 is your Wi-Fi companion. It is a dual band Wi-Fi chip supporting 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, low power, optimal coexistence with Bluetooth Low Energy, and Wi-Fi 6 certified. And this is built from the ground up for battery-powered applications. And last but not least, we have our latest short-range connectivity SoC, the nRF54L15, the pinnacle of Bluetooth Low Energy. This takes the popular nRF52 series to the next level. It is a new best-in-class 2.4 gigahertz multi-protocol radio. It has advanced security, 2 times the processing power with reduced power consumption, expanded memory, and it all comes in a ultra-compact package for size-constrained designs. But we are taking it one step further, and we have invested in technology for advanced sensor front ends for healthcare applications, as well as AI and ML. Enabling Nordic to power highly efficient sensing, processing, and transportation of health data in a secure and private way, ensuring complete system-level performance for our customers' products. And as more device manufacturers take advantage of technology, we can encourage consumers to engage in more healthy behavior with the goal of changing health outcomes for the better, reducing healthcare costs, and help improve people's lives. Thank you.
And thank you so much, Thomas. So now we will check. We do have Q&A. So if you have any questions, feel free to use the Q&A function and we will ask those. So we did have a couple people ask questions beforehand. So you gave a lot of examples of how Nordic semiconductor parts have helped just in medical technology. What are some of the examples that stand out for you in the medical imaging field and telemedicine?
Medical imaging, not so sure, but you sort of look at the telemedicine. I think what stands out is diabetes. So anything that sort of has to do with diabetes, that's a big topic. And I think medical adherence as a connection to that is important. If you look at it from the perspective of parents wanting to make sure that their kids have taken their medicine, parents want to understand their kids' glucose levels when they're not at home. And the same goes for young adults wanting to make sure their parents, the older generation, is healthy and taken care of.
And then within your use cases that you presented, are any of those using more than one Nordic product? I know that you have a couple slides about the various
Yeah.
different, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's what we see these days with having such a wide portfolio of solutions. More and more our customers are incorporating more and more our technology. Mostly you see it from the perspective of adding a power management IC next to one of our connectivity SoCs to power the complete system. Obviously, our power management ICs can sit in anything that has a battery. But we also see customers incorporating more and more radios, so to say, right? So it might be a cellular radio next to a Bluetooth radio so that they can actually take advantage of both in different scenarios. If you're at home, you're close to your phone, you can be connected with Bluetooth. If you're away from your home, away from your phone, you can be connected with cellular.
Awesome. Then have you guys has Nordic had to address any of the technology fears by users about uh just the different parts specifically failing or keeping like continuing to work over time for both like industrial or personal use?
Right. No, I can't personally say that I've heard that we've had any challenges like that. I think if you sort of look at Nordic and the way that we've operated for the years we've been in business and serving the market, it's always been about designing everything from the ground up to for one be low power, but the other to be great quality.
Mm-hmm.
We sort of stand by our quality and make really call it higher end quality products. We don't
Yeah.
want to compete in the low cost space. We want to be the best value, right? And with that, with quality and maturity and everything we've done, comes a quality solution. So we, as far as I know, rarely hear about having to deal with problems where things don't work.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said in my presentation, we serve the medical market or healthcare market today. We're in countless devices out there, from regular non-FDA products to FDA approved products.
And do you know or can you speak to that process at all of the getting approved with, FDA? How much is any of that on Nordic, or is it just on the person actually creating the product for the
It's
FDA?
let's say it's mostly on the
Mm-hmm.
company creating the product, because you have to do certification on the final product, right? That being said, because we are a large part of some of these systems, we also have to document in a way how we build and test our devices, so that our customers can use that in their regulatory certifications. So when you sort of look at what we do, no, we don't have anything that's FDA approved, but we always help our customers get through all these processes.
Mm-hmm. And for Nordic, because you're a leader in the low power wireless IoT connectivity space industry, do you have a program for recycling, reusing, disposing products safely?
Uh, well, that I would say that question is maybe not so much on us. It's more on the end product manufacturers. But it is a valid question and a valid concern if you sort of look at all these different medical devices. A lot of them, for some reasons, need to be disposable in
Mm-hmm.
the healthcare and medical space. And of course, then you're throwing away a lot of electronics and batteries. And it's one of the topics that we talk to our customers about when we talk to them to enlighten them of the fact that yes, you have to consider this. You have to consider whether or not you have a return program for used devices, or even better, if they, rather than making their devices disposable, they actually make them rechargeable, right? Devices that can be reused.
Well, do you have any other final thoughts you'd like to share? We've reached the end of Q&A. If you'd like to add anything else before we wrap up.
And no, I think I'm happy with what I've presented. So I think the only thing finally for me to say is if you do have any more questions that you didn't get a chance to ask now, and if you do want to reach out to us to discuss this topic further, please contact us through our website, and we'll be happy to keep the conversation going.
Well, thank you so much, Thomas, and thank you everyone for attending.